being a lawyer really gives you the opportunity to help people. I came to law school to become a more powerful version of myself.
I like being able to help people do something that they might not be able to do themselves.
The mission of the law school is to train skilled, ethical professionals to make a positive difference in people's lives.
We want to be recognized as a university that educates students for leadership in the task of creating a better world for everybody.
It's a very special school with a very special collaborative kind of environment where people really take care of one another.
I was petrified before I started law school. Soon enough, you realize that everyone's in the same boat as you. You're all in the same place, which in the beginning is nowhere.
My favorite thing about my job is watching students grow over time. I see a growth in confidence, a poise. By the time we're ready to send them out into the world as lawyers, they've really changed and developed.
My biggest thing with faculty is how accessible they are outside of the classroom.
Faculty make sure that not only do we understand the material, but that we're finding what we need to get out of law school.
USF has definitely opened up my eyes to the world of legal practice. I've had the opportunity to try and sort of dip my toe into a lot of different facets of the law.
It's absolutely essential that we provide a great business curriculum, that students have the opportunity to take broad-based tax courses, property courses, contract courses. We need lawyers who are ethical in corporate boardrooms as much as we need them in St. Anthony's Kitchen here in San Francisco.
The minute I stood in a classroom and I actually watched a class go on, I just felt really consumed by the energy that was in the classroom, and I thought it was a really good fit.
The student body is so diverse, it makes the classroom just much more interesting. You learn more about society and more about how to practice law.
This is an incredibly inclusive environment where Jesuit values counsel diversity, they counsel service, they counsel inclusion.
What makes San Francisco a wonderful place for clinics is our rich and diverse culture that we have. In dealing with these cases, that's who the students have to deal with.
Pretty exciting. It's like you're in a real-life firm strategizing and figuring out your next moves, and everybody works together, which is also really nice.
It's important to the students to have actual clients because sometimes the panic, sometimes the irrationality, sometimes the lack of preparation, that's what makes you a lawyer.
You get to do so many things that you would never imagine you could do as a law student. Go to court, argue motions in front of a judge, stand up as a lawyer. Really kind of a monumental feeling, I think, as a student.
I said I came to law school to help people. The clinic lets me do that now.
In terms of location, you couldn't get any better than USF. You are a few minutes from downtown. You're a few minutes from the Supreme Court of the state, all the major courts, and the financial district.
It's really nice to have both the city at your fingertips, but also you still have the park and surrounding nature.
San Francisco has one of the most prominent legal communities in the country, and it has one of the most prominent public service and public interest communities. The law school has a connection with every one of those programs.
One of the great benefits, I believe, of going to the University of San Francisco School of Law is the alumni network. Students understand that when they leave the university, that alumni network will be there to help them as they establish their own careers.
Networking is really great here. We have so many different opportunities for you to meet and greet with alumni. And actually, I found my job through networking, which is wonderful that I haven't even finished school yet and I have a job lined up.
Everything that a student needs to be successful in the practice of law is available to them at USF.
I know a lot of my experience here has relied on collaborating with others, and I know the relationships I make here are going to be ones that I'm going to continue after law school.
USF has an incredibly loyal group of alumni, and I think part of the reason is that the law faculty are deeply invested in the success and well-being of law students, not only during law school, but also after law school.
And so we end up with a very powerful network of lawyers who are eager to help place our new batch of law students in desirable jobs.
This is an exciting time for anyone to become a law student and to become a lawyer.
I love my experience here. In the past 3 years, I definitely feel like I've grown as a person. USF was the best choice for me.
When students come to our beautiful facilities in our beautiful city with our supportive faculty and staff and with a friendly, engaged student body, the University of San Francisco School of Law is a place that applicants and prospective students are going to want to be.